Going on, y'all? Everybody here? Everybody hear me? Y'all hear me? Hear me good? Everything good? Anybody? Anybody? Hopefully we got audio and shit. Let's see. You hear me, Johnny? You hear me, Johnny? We got sound. You hear me, Johnny? What's going on, y'all? Johnny Price, I see you in here. Anthony Bresser, I appreciate you, man. Who else? I see another one in here. Tanker Jerry, what's going on, brother? Chris the Trucker, what's going on? Hey, man, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, Chris. Be watching that phone, man. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I was gonna mess with you last night. Bobby Kohler, man, I appreciate you coming in here, man. All right, look, I watched since I've seen him throwing shots a couple times, man, I've been paying attention to RBT, right? And he likes to try to do this, man. I'm gonna try to say this without Trucker Dan 216 or 2016. What's up, man? I'm gonna try to say this without disrespecting, man. It takes a lot of. He has his content he does, man, and I get it. Cool, man. Whatever, that's your hustle, man. I appreciate that, right? But the snide comments, the little slick comments that the dude makes, it is what it is, man. I titled this Brotherhood, trucking Brotherhood. I caught what he was talking about last night. I didn't see it till today after I heard somebody else say he made a video or whatever. And I can appreciate the dude. I can appreciate the dude doing his content. I can appreciate what his hustle is. I can appreciate him helping others, right? That's coming from me. I can appreciate that stuff. But it can go without the snide comments, right? He said, and he made a whole PowerPoint thing, like this, saying the fake brotherhood and you have to be a certain race, a certain gender, blah blah. I don't recall any of the people that I associate with. I don't recall any of them ever saying that. He has his opinions why. Not that they're valid or anything. And I don't want to make this come off as I'm dissing the guy. I don't want to make this come off that I'm throwing shade at him. I told RBT, contact me, and I'll talk to you man to man. I'm not a cop, so I don't record stuff. If he wants to do that, man, let's talk. If I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna say it just about the person. I'm not gonna make snide comments and shoot left and right, like that. If I'm gonna say it, I'm just gonna say it. It is what it is, and if anybody comes in here, y'all don't block them. Let them talk, man. They got their opinion. But like I said, I can appreciate the guy's hustle. I can appreciate what the dude does, and yes, he is a trucker, right? Or he's a driver. Everybody has their certain way of doing things, Just a person that we be friends with. That's all. Man, they call Randy. My man, what's going on, brother? But, we all have our own opinion on what the trucking brotherhood is, right? One that, I got a radio in my truck, obviously, but, well, actually, I don't. Johnny gonna call me out on it. I have one in there. I just haven't hooked it up to this new truck yet. But, I'm one to, if I see a truck on the side of the road, I get on the radio, hey, everything good, blah, 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 Most guys don't have radios in their truck, so usually don't respond. But, me and Johnny Price, man, me and Johnny Price ran across each other the other day. He just thinks it's his way, and no one else can make money. It's easy making 100K. That's an average 300 a day. Okay. Exactly. 34, just took a nap, just waking up. But you just woke up at the right time, man. You just woke up at the right time. But we all have our own opinion on what it is. Me and Johnny Price ran across each other, man. And that I think that's what part of the brotherhood means, right? Is when you can link up with somebody. He called me, hey, look, we was buying the same spot just on different sides. And we linked up right by the house, and I told him, hey man, you ever get by here? I live literally 10 minutes down the road. I'll bring you a hot meal. That's a brotherhood, right? And that ain't no fake shit, man. If RVT was in the area, man, I bring him damn food. You know what I'm saying? That's just being a trucker, man. That's having that brotherhood, that sisterhood, man. Being willing to help your other brothers and sisters on the highway. It doesn't really matter if you have a year in, 6 months, 10 years. A lot of the cats that me and Johnny been talking to, Chris the trucker, all them, a lot of them dudes are newer. You know what I'm saying? I link up with anybody, man. I've been out here 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And just because somebody has been driving for 6 months or a year or whatever, I'm gonna look at him different because that's what he made it sound like. That's exactly what RBT made it sound like. That's what I took from it. And that ain't true, man. I'm always trying to help out a newer dude. Always. No questions about it. If I ever see somebody struggling or whatever, I jump out of the truck. Hey man, you need help? You know what I'm saying? Take it slow. You know what I mean? You know, when you rush and you hurry, you make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't know if he's just misinformed or he's misconstrued. Um, and I'm not trying to disrespect, man. I really ain't. I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm done with the whole drama shit, man. I'm over it, dog. I, you know, I mean, I talked to Johnny a little bit when we met up, and I'm just like, you can only do that shit so long, man, and it just wears on you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out here. I've told my story. You guys heard it 1,000 times, and if I can turn around and help somebody to accomplish that goal, man, I'm with it. And exactly, ego. Um, but I stopped taking shots, man. I stopped talking shit. I stopped doing this. And I'll leave it like that. But I am going to extend my hand. I'm going to tell them, RBT, if you want to talk to me and you want to have a conversation, please call me, man. There's a lot of people in this chat that got my phone number. It's not hard to get a hold of me, man. It's not hard to find me. I live 10 minutes away from the Perrysburg Loves, Pilot, TA, all them. I'm willing to have a conversation with anybody. I'm not saying you have to come and come to that truck stop. I'll talk to you on the phone, man. I'm not on no cop stuff. I don't record calls. Uh, that's just me, man. That's just me being a man. Like me, no CDL. Yeah, awesome. I still rock with you. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. See, CeeLos, Um, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I think it's just misinformed, man. Either that or he's coming up with his own opinion of what he thinks it is or what he thinks we say. Uh, not on no racist shit, but I link up with all kinds of cats, man. I talk to Guilty. I talk to Rich. I talk to Chris. I talk to Johnny. I talk to 10 different races, man. So where he gets the whole racist thing, I don't know. I grew up. Jay Breezy, what's going on? Only way he can call you is if he's getting paid to call you. I mean, that's on him, testing Tuesday. I'll keep you posted. Hey, good luck, CeeLos. Uh, hey man, study, and take it slow, man. That's the best way you can do it, man. Do a bunch of pre-tests, just like why do he tell drivers not to have a CV? Can't help drivers road accidents. Oh yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. I appreciate you coming here, Jay Breezy. I just think he's misinformed. He's never really had a real conversation. I've always been the guy, the voice of reason. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I extend my hand. You know what I mean? I'll send him my phone number. If somebody has his phone number, let me know. I'll text him, say, hey, man, let's talk. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he does, a lot of stuff he says, but that's beside the point, man. That's his opinion. I got my own. We'll leave it at that. I can't knock the dude for this or that. We're all drivers out here. We're all truckers. There is a brotherhood. There is a sisterhood. And I believe, at some point we should all help each other. So this is me standing up and being a man and extending my hand saying, let's talk. I still don't agree with stuff he says. I still don't agree with some of the things he does. But that's beside the point, man. That really is beside the point. Uh, I get around. I get around out here too, man. And we all got our certain hustle. We all do our certain thing. Laughing cowboy, what's going on? I mean, basically, man, I'm just talking about brotherhood and trucking, man, and how other people perceive it, such as RBT. Like I said, man, I'm done with the negative shit. I'm not taking shots at the guy, but he still sits there and makes little snide comments. Dirty broke the trucker, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in here. He is an open minded. Only way is a super chat. Yeah, man, that's what me and you talked about, Jerry, on the phone. It's kind of, I don't agree with it, man. How do you charge somebody to get on Google Hangouts? You can do it yourself. You know what I mean? But hey, that's his hustle, man. I can't knock it. I can't knock his hustle. Uh, it is what it is, man. But if I seen him broke down on the side of the road, or the other dude he works with, you know what I'm saying? I would stop and I would lend a hand. You know what I mean? RBT only cares about the money. Exactly, and that's what it is. Okay, I'm glad you said it, man. He does only care about the money, okay? And this is no disrespect, man, but a brotherhood ain't about money. Period. I've been in many different styles of life, and there is that camaraderie, man. Like I said, I grew up. My two stepbrothers, my stepsister, my stepfamily, they're all Mexican. And just like he said, he was supposed to have a Latino dude on his chat last night or whatever. And 100%, 100%. That is how it is, man. A lot of Latino families live together. I grew up like that, and I think he's just misinformed and misconstrued about the brotherhood and sisterhood that he is a part of, because he did single it out, right? He did say that was his brotherhood, right? Um, I don't see it that way. I think a brotherhood and sisterhood in trucking is when everybody gets. Because let's be honest, a brotherhood, not everybody's going to get along, okay? But when you can lend a hand and help out, or make sure somebody's okay, or make sure somebody's eating that day, or you give them the damn shirt off your back, you know what I'm saying? That's a true brotherhood, man. It ain't about the money, dog. It don't matter if somebody's making 40,000, 30,000, 200,000, 300,000, 100,000. The money ain't shit, dog. The money's what we do to pay our bills, to take care of our family. The money isn't what we do to take care of our brotherhood. Period. The brotherhood. Rider71, what's going on, brother? I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow too, man. If you're free. I think you're back in the truck, correct? If not, I'll leave you alone because you're with your family. But I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow, man. I like talking to you, dog. Yeah, but just have a call-in show like guilty. Well, yeah, I was actually charging this phone right here. If somebody wants to give me a call, I'll put the number out there. Speaking on living together, you CCR English 3 bunk sleepers. Yeah, that whole situation there is crazy. That's ridiculous. RBT is missing out on having brothers out here. And that's where I believe Anthony Bressler 100%. I think he, how can you say he steps on too many thumbtacks, right? He's got that thorn in his side, I just think if he want to say so many dumb things, and contradict himself, a lot more people would support him. A lot more people would ride with him or help him or what have you. You know what I mean? Some of us could help. Right? Princess Percy Pants, one of my favorite people in the world. What's going on? How are you? Perfect example. TRC, man, and his wife. Great people, man. Great people. Those are the kind of people I'm talking about. Those are the people that you can say are in your brotherhood and sisterhood, right? I know both of them will give you the shirt off their back. I know they will bring you into their. If your truck was broke down and want to run, they would bring you into their truck and at least keep you warm or get you a meal, right? That's what I'm talking about. I don't know who taught him his way trucking by for info. 1 sec. Yo, Johnny Price.
First caller, talking about Brotherhood, man.
Can y'all guys hear him? You guys hear him? I don't know where the mic is on this thing.
Do I need to talk loud?
Maybe.
Mic check.
Hey, I ain't gonna say that. Give me a countdown.
Mic check.
Give me a countdown from 5 to 1, Johnny.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, he says sounds good. All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, right? Talking about this brotherhood, talking about this money. Now look, we all out here for money. That's the sole purpose of us being out here, right?
Right.
But God damn it, there's a line between being out here for the money and then doing certain things for other people for money. I mean, it just don't make sense. And I'm just gonna tell you my last experience with the last student I had and how much money I lost and how much I did not give a fuck. And let me tell you why. All right. They got this guy training in the middle of the winter with this sub-zero temperatures and high winds. Can y'all still hear me good? Y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I see a register on the mic. It should be.
Y'all still hear me? I'm good?
Yeah, thumbs up.
All right, cool. So look, I didn't agree with the situation at hand with training this guy to get his CDL in the winter conditions up north that we were dealing with. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying? I got to be out of the truck and teach him how to back. I got to be out of the truck helping him learn his pre-trip. So I demanded that they keep us down south, okay?
Right.
So they put us down south. Now look, I lost thousands and thousands of dollars by being in the south, okay? But you know what? I didn't give a fuck. The way that I looked at it was if I walk away with anything out of this deal, I helped somebody achieve their goal. And not only did I help somebody achieve their goal, but some of these people that come into the CDL game to get their CDL and they got to go out with a trainer, these people don't have any money. Some of them smoke cigarettes and don't have money for cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I bought this guy's every single solitary meal, took him to Walmart shopping. I don't even fucking like cigarettes, and I started buying him cigarettes, and just for me to cope with it, I started smoking cigarettes right with his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I sacrificed my time and my profit just so I can walk away saying that I was able to help somebody achieve their goal and get them through it without no money and not have to worry about starving to death and be a punk ass trainer that didn't get them showers and food. I got them showers every day, food every day, took them out for rib dinner. You know what I'm saying? We lived it up out here and I helped the guy and I can live with that. I'm good with that.
Right. You know, and it'll come back to you tenfold, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like we can't take the knowledge with us, man. You know what I mean? We can't take the knowledge with us. Why would we charge for that? You know what I mean?
And you know what I'm saying? Not to mention the fact that there's a truck driver shortage. We got to help embrace the people that are coming into the game just to keep this shit going.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I got to say, man. I appreciate your video.
Yes, sir.
You got any questions for me, man?
I don't think so, man. You hit it pretty much right on the head, bro.
All right, man. I'm going to get back to the live. You be safe. 100, my brother.
All right, brother, bet. See, and that's what I'm talking about, man. When you can link up with cats like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing better than that, man. I mean, just like you said, you know, there's been many times, man, that when I trained at Sofo, you know, and I wouldn't, you know, I would get the guy's hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Not would I only get his hotel room, but I would also buy him his dinner that night. You know, there's got to be a point, man. Like I said, you can't take the information with you. You can't take the knowledge with you, man. A real brotherhood is not about the money. It really isn't. A real brotherhood is about how you interact with one another and how you help one another. Um, I just don't understand if the dude's misinformed or, I understand where he's coming from. He said people attack him, blah, 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 blah. But once everybody leaves you alone, man, and, you start, your numbers go down, let's be honest, and you got to start attacking again when everybody left you alone. You don't treat a brother like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, one more, hold on. Yo, AC, what's up, brother?
What's up, bud?
What's happening?
Hey, so hold on, I'm turning down my other shit.
All right. Alaskan Cowboy, if anybody don't know, it is Alaskan Cowboy. Other trucker James Best, what's up, brother?
There's a lag. I got a lag. I don't know if you. Hold on. I'm driving. So, what the fuck, man? We talking about RVT? We talking about what are we talking about?
Well, I'll give you a little rundown. I seen that he put out a video. I was watching somebody's video and they said that he put out a video last night where he was taking little snide comments, you know what I mean, toward the Brotherhood. So, I just wanted to put out there in my opinion, what Brotherhood was, you know what I mean?
Right. He does that in every video. Our Brotherhood is considered to him is the inbred empire.
Right.
So, I guess we're all related. I'm not gonna get on a bashing session of RVT.
Right.
Because me myself, I'm done with negativity and shit. But no, you know what? There's no but about it. RVT is gonna be RVT. To him, this is a business out here. To him, this is a business.
Right.
I mean, I've been out here 28 years now 28 years, and I've never in my life have heard anybody call it a business. Now, I understand when you're an owner operator and you have your own authority, or you're a lease purchase operator. Listen, people want to put down lease purchase operators. They're still making a truck payment. They still got to have an LLC. They still have got to run whether you're percentage or mileage pay or fucking I don't care, whatever pay. You've got shit to cover. Right. More than a fucking company driver does. So let's not exclude. I call everybody owner operators. When you're making payments, you are an owner operator. I mean, to me, a full-fledged owner operator is you got your own authority and you're doing your own thing. But
that's what I've always said, man. As long as you're doing something to that truck and you're paying something for that truck, that's how I see it too.
Yeah. So to him, it's a business. Now, I understand we all run a business. Even listen, to a company driver, we have a business. We've got to generate enough miles. We got to maximize our clock to make sure that we're making ourselves available to continue the work for the amount of time that we're out on the road, because we need to not just make our bills, we need to build a cushion, right?
Right.
So even company drivers have got a business, right? I understand it's a mindset, it's a business, but this is a lifestyle. And I've heard plenty of people say trucking is not a lifestyle. Really? It's not a lifestyle. Right. So your 9 to 5 job that you work, you go in, you drive, you clock in, and then you're sitting there watching your clock, waiting to clock out because every hour you're checking it. Goddamn, is it time to go home yet? Listen, I since I started driving truck, I ain't worked a day in my fucking life.
Right, and that's what I said. Me too.
You know, it is a lifestyle. For anybody saying it's not a lifestyle, you need to really check what your lifestyle used to be prior to driving a truck. Because I guarantee you, the closest thing that resembles a lifestyle like a driver is if you're living off the land, traveling in an RV, or let's say a pickup truck with a camper on the back, okay?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the closest thing to a lifestyle, okay? But the only difference is in that pickup truck, you're out money, so you better have a retirement.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Your 9 to 5 going home every fucking day, sleeping in your bed is not the same lifestyle as driving a truck. If it wasn't a lifestyle, then how come people cannot adapt to it so easily? You know, we see it time and time again. These new drivers are so quick. They want to come into trucking. They get their CDL. They get on with the company, and OTR is not what they expected, but they expected it to be, and then they wind up quitting.
Right. I mean, like I told you in the past, man, I've done all kinds of different truck driving. You know what I mean? I've been in sleeper trucks. I've been in day cabs. I've been in dump beds. You know what I mean?
But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Lifestyle. You can't compare the lifestyle.
Right. Right.
You've got to be able to adapt to this lifestyle.
Exactly.
You know? You don't ever say it's not a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Because it's outside of your normal lifestyle.
Right. Right.
But our RVT believes it's a business, okay? He's in it for the money. And I will sit there and say this. I've never had an issue with him. Listen, America, praises itself on the ability to capitalize, okay? I'm with you. We have talked on the phone before. I don't agree. Okay, right. With charging people. Listen, I've been out here 29 years and I still get information every day. I can call people and ask questions.
Exactly.
I know plenty of people that trained years and years ago. They were paid to train me or whatever. But now the information they gave me, I didn't have to pay them. I didn't have to pay my uncle or my granddad for any information they gave me.
Right.
Sharing their knowledge of driving a truck or anything like that.
Right.
So, regardless of, and I've never in my life have had to take a personality profile test. Never, for any company. Not one.
Right, right.
Not one. So, because there's no test. Only you can decide whether or not you fit in or you don't fit in.
Exactly.
Listen, my success isn't based on what you tell me, Anthony.
Right.
And your success is not based on what I tell you your success is going to be. My success is based on what I make of my own success. I don't need a personality test to tell me whether or not I'm a leader or I'm a follower, because I'm by myself. I'm a leader and a follower of myself. I follow the lead. I follow my own lead. And if I make a mistake, I learn from that, right?
Right.
Because I followed my instinct. And if I make a mistake, I learn from it. And I don't make that same mistake again. Exactly. That's the thing that I've always tried to put in my videos, when I touch on the experiences. Don't ever let anybody tell you whether or not you're able or capable of making it out here. Exactly. You have to make that decision. You've got to know what you're getting yourself into when you come out here to drive a truck.
Right.
And for the most part, unless you've got an in, and excuse the saying, there are plenty of chances. If you know somebody that knows somebody, it's not, the saying used to go in the union, it's not who you know, it's who you blow. Okay?
Yep.
If you've got a foot in and you just got your CDL, you might be able to land a local job.
Right.
But for the most part, let's think outside. Let's think within the reality box. You just go into school, you get your CDL. Let's exclude you, and let's just pretend you don't know anybody in a grocery warehouse or a pharmaceutical company that can get you a local job right off the bat.
Right.
Right? Most companies want experience when you don't have experience. That's why a lot of times people are stuck in going and doing. And I always say, if you're going to go to a mega carrier, at least unless they pay for your school, then fulfill your contract.
Right.
Fulfill your contract. If you leave that company and you wind up having to pay that company, you want to fulfill your contract. Because they will put that on your credit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They will put that on your credit.
100%.
But let's say that you get your CDL and you get on with the mega carrier, and it at least complete 6 months before you move. If you walk out before 6 months, you're not going to get rehired. You're not going to get hired anywhere.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I always say, always put your time in. Always put your time in. But you're not going to get so lucky. So you got to be able to ask yourself if you're going to be able to adapt. Are you going to be able to be out for most companies when you're doing OTR? Again, let's exclude the fact that you don't know anybody in the grocery warehouse. So let's say you've got to go OTR. Most companies require you to at least do 3 weeks out.
Right.
And then you get 3 days off.
Right.
Listen, if you're going to miss your family, if you're going to miss your friends and going out on the weekend, I will tell you this, OTR is not for you.
Right.
You're not going to be able to deal with OTR. And if you're basing your success off being able to party with your friends on the weekend, and listen, everybody's family situation is different. For those people that say, you know, men aren't much of a man if they, you know, if they're not home every weekend, or not everybody needs to be up their kids' and their wife's ass every weekend.
Right.
Okay? Listen, when I was married and with my daughter, and I was driving truck before I met my wife, and in fact, I met my first wife at a truck stop. She was a waitress at the Petro in El Paso, so she knew about trucking. She grew up around trucking. I didn't need to be up her ass every weekend. But that was back in the day when it was 19 to 20 cents a mile. You know what I'm saying? We've had this discussion.
Yeah.
Drivers today starting out at 38, 41 cents a mile don't even know what it was like to make 19 or 20 cents.
Yeah, that was unheard of back then.
Yeah, exactly. You know, 38, 40 cents. Hey, to all the new guys, shut up, sit down, and drive your truck and pay your dues, man. Because back in the late 80s, 90s, and late 90s, it was 19 to 20 cents a mile to start. They didn't care if you had experience.
Right.
They didn't care if you didn't. So, you know, you got to be able to make your decisions and stuff. And, you know, as Anthony was saying earlier, man, the Brotherhood is alive and well out here. And, you know, I'm not related to Anthony, so I'm not in the inbred empire. You know,
Right.
inbred.
Right.
I mean, well, I'm sorry, I got no relation, but you know, Anthony's a solid dude. You know, we've talked on the phone. Listen, I've always said in my videos, take the opportunity when you can to meet somebody out here, whether it's off of YouTube or not. Exchange
when you're in the fuel island,
stay in contact.
When you're wiping your windows off at the fuel island, man, look over the dude next to you and say, "What's up?" That's all it takes. You
Exactly. Right. Because there's always acknowledgement on the fuel aisle. Listen, not everything has got to be negative.
Exactly.
You know.
Right.
I've said that in my video. I've said that. Hey, listen, man. If you're on the fuel aisle and somebody acknowledges you, nod your head back, say, hey, what's up? If it turns into a conversation, it turns into a conversation.
Exactly.
Introduce yourself, shake hands. Listen, I don't care if they got a rag over their fucking head or not.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
Let's not get it twisted. Those are India people. They're from India. They're not from Afghanistan, Pakistan, or Uzbek.
Right.
They're not the enemy, dude.
Yo, it's funny you say that because just last week, no bullshit, just last week, I had a dude, he just bought a GPS, you know, had a rag on his head, and he couldn't get to work because he didn't understand English. So I had to basically set up his GPS for him, you know what I'm saying? Once I changed the language, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know what I mean? But it was a sense that I tried to help the dude, you know what I'm saying? I tried to help him out, you know what I mean? And that's what it is, man.
No, go ahead. I was just going to interject and say you're absolutely right. You got to take the initiative to help somebody. Listen, everybody wants to talk about change. Everybody says, well, we've all got to start getting along. Listen, it doesn't just start on YouTube.
Right.
Okay? So get off the damn comments that says, wow, this is the worst of the trucking industry. Listen, it's not all about YouTube, man. It's what you're doing outside your truck when YouTube isn't up. What are you doing to the next driver? Hey, instead of blasting a fucking driver for being parked in a parking lot, whether you're parked or not, maybe something's going on with them.
Right.
You know, if it bothers you that much when it's not even personally affecting you. And I just did this on the live feed, and then the processing, I couldn't upload it anyway. But there was 37 people on my live feed last week when I was touching on this. Listen, if it's bothering you that fucking much when you're parked and you're parked in a spot and somebody's parked in the parking lot, I don't care what company's on the fucking trailer. If it bothers you that much to where you got to grab a camera and film, and I said this, you're no better than Ike Stevens.
Yeah, 100%.
You're no fucking better than Ike Stevens. And I'll say, you're no better.
I'll say, right, exactly.
Put the fucking video down, put the camera down, get your ass out of the truck, walk over and knock and, hey, listen, man, if it bothers you, walk over there and say, hey, man, is everything all right? You know you're kind of parked in the parking lot. You got 4 other trucks behind you.
Right.
You never know. You might walk up on somebody having a seizure. You might walk up on somebody having a stroke. You don't know. Yep. You don't know unless you get the hell out of your truck.
That happened a couple years ago.
Put them on a video.
A couple years ago on a video in a rest area, man. Dude had a heart attack. And it's, you know, and the only reason I knew is because the way the dude's truck was parked. You know what I'm saying? He was taking up like 3 different spots. He just tried to get in to stop that truck because he knew he felt funny. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it took me pulling in, like, what the fuck is this dude doing? You know, took me, you know, and then I found out, oh shit, dude's having a fucking heart attack. You know, or well, I didn't know what was happening, but you know, it gave me enough that I called 911 and got the dude help. You know what I mean? What happened to him after that, I have no idea. But you know, I mean, but at least, you know, I helped the dude. You know what I mean? I helped him as much as I could.
And that's the thing. The positivity starts not on YouTube. The positivity starts with us helping the smaller channels grow. But as a trucking community, it's not all on YouTube. People, wake up! It's not all on YouTube. It's not all up in the comments. So get up. Everybody's hung up on YouTube. Get the fuck off YouTube. What are you doing as a driver? What are you doing outside of YouTube on the comments to do positivity and to show change? Change starts with one person putting a good seed into one other person. Shaking the hand of the guy, you know, acknowledging the guy next to you at the fuel aisle. Okay?
Right.
Acknowledging them and then introducing yourself, talking to him. Am I saying swap numbers? No, but the fact is it wasn't a negative.
Exactly.
You know, you're extending your hand to a fellow brother, whether you know him or not. Brother in trucking. Listen, people are like, hey, I don't call you brother. Da, 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 da. Listen, there's brotherhood out here. We as drivers are brothers and sisters. Does anybody else realize that trucking outside of motorcycle clubs is considered one of the largest groups in America, 100%. If not the largest?
Yep.
It's a big ass community. Are we all going to get along? No. So let's get unhooked from everybody's going to get along. Getting along starts with you. And it's not on YouTube, like I said. It's off of YouTube. What are you doing? Anthony said that he helped somebody, prevent from having a heart attack. Everybody's helped somebody. Quit blasting people on the fucking video. Right. If it bothers you that much, if it's affecting you that much, walk over to the person and listen. Whatever a person wears, I don't wear flip-flops unless I'm driving the truck and it's in the summer. But listen, why the fuck does it matter when a driver's at a truck stop? If he gets out in fucking jean shorts that go down to the knees and they're carpenter, with the little hammer thing on it, and they're made by Wrangler or Levi, it's funny, everybody wants to talk about those kind of shorts, those jean shorts. Yeah. It's funny that they're pretty fucking popular if the fucking jean companies are making them. Yeah. But if they're at a truck stop, Anthony, why does it bother anybody with what the fuck they're wearing?
I don't know, man. I don't get it, man.
If they want to get out, if they want to get out in Jesus sandals and shorts and a fucking t-shirt and go inside the truck stop,
right?
Who the fuck cares?
I still don't get that one either, man. I really don't.
Now, at a customer and receiver, at a shipper receiver, I understand. Hey, listen, you want to wear wear shorts and a t-shirt, fine. But put some boots on your feet.
Yeah.
Put some shoes. Okay, take your Jesus sandals off. But who fucking cares? Listen, Anthony, how you dress doesn't personally affect me.
Exactly.
It's not going to have an effect on me. What I'm doing is making how you dress my business. And I have no right to be doing that.
Right.
I will say this, man. Everybody needs to step outside the box. Change starts with one person planting the seed of change into another individual. Will we all get along? No. I know personally, for me, I'm done with the negativity. I don't even want it on my channel. You're going that route, and that's where change starts, with the YouTubers,
exactly.
not with their subscribers. Listen, it's my decision because I've allowed negativity onto my channel. Remember, it's my channel, so if there's going to be a change to it, it's not because of other people. It's because I've decided to make that change. You've decided to make a change to your channel. Because how can we talk about positivity if we still got negativity on our channel, right?
Right.
You can't talk about it and be about it if you're not about it. You know, if you're over here talking about it, but yet you're still bashing on somebody, it's kind of hypocritical. So, I mean, I totally agree, but.
Well, that's what they say, preach what you teach, man.
Yep. I've been doing a lot of reflecting the last few days,
yeah, me too.
So, but hey, man, when you're done with this live feed, if you got time today, give me a call.
Yeah, I'll give you a holler in a little bit, bro.
All right, man.
All right.
To pick up your live feed.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Later.
All right, later. Bye.
So, I mean, he summed it up pretty damn good, That's how I see it. Let me see these comments. I've seen a whole bunch coming in. Let's see. Scroll back up here a little bit. Spirit in the Sky, how are you? Glad to see you here. Angela Mace, how are you? Scramble North, my man, what's going on? Rider 71, like I said, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow, man. Hopefully you're around. 1 second, bear with me. My dad said, "Who are you?" I'm your son. What do you mean? Who am I? Corey OTR. Hope all is well, man. Just like it is always. Just a swift driver that has accidents, but somewhat. There are only exactly, I mean, that's just the bigger companies are always easier to make fun of, right? They got a lot of trucks, Same thing with drivers, though, like you're saying, I mean, same thing with drivers, 1034, my man. Hey, salute to you, man. Salute to you, brother. He's speaking truth. Yeah, 100%. Let's see. So that's why. Where to go? That's why truckers should help each other, not putting others down and having themselves go attack this channel. No, I agree, man. I agree 100%. That's why I always say, Jerry, this is my opinion. Every time I say something about anybody or anything like that, I say, this is my opinion. I'm not telling y'all to do it. I'm not telling this, but you know what I'm saying? This is my opinion. I only need to see, man. Exactly. I only need to see man toes on the beach. Exactly. I'm the same way, bro. Irish King, what's going on? Hope all is well. I think RVT main goal is to get following and leave trucking to become a motivational speaker. Like I said, man, 100%. Bear with me, just okay. My dad says he's letting me know about the wind. I know the wind out here right now is ridiculous. It started raining last night. Well, it started pouring last night. We're right on the corner, so we have no houses blocking us. Oh, it was bad. I haven't went outside and looked yet, but I'm sure I'm missing siding on the side. But no, what Anthony Bressler just said, man, about, I tell you what, man, I'll give RBT one thing, man. He knows how to talk. I'll give him that. He knows how to talk. I mean, I guess he could brush up on the motivational stuff. But man, I could definitely see him doing something like that, high winds, warnings here. Yeah, my dad has said high winds warning until 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. So We still got a little while, but yeah, it is blowing, and I had to turn my sump pump on. My alarm went off last night. I had to turn my sump pump on, and there is a ban on trucks in New York today. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Jerry. I gotta go there tomorrow, man. Oh man, I better look before I take off. Yeah, I gotta go to New York tomorrow, man. Damn. But yeah, man, like I said, the brotherhood that I, my opinion, that I, um, just like just like Cowboy was saying, I've talked to Cowboy a couple times on the phone, man. Real good dude. Um, those are the kinds of people that we need to associate with. You know what I mean? Um, like I said, I mean, you got 1034 here, Johnny Price, American, Alaskan Cowboy. Um, many different races, many different nationalities, many different backgrounds in life, but we can all get along, man. We can all spread this word of brotherhood. We can all, if we all seen each other on the side of the road, every single one of us I know would stop and help. I don't give a damn who you are, where you came from, what you did, where you been. What at the end of the day, all of us would at least get on the radio and say, "Hey, brother, are you good?" I know especially this time of year when weather's cold. If your truck stops running, you better hope somebody messages you or somebody gets on the radio and says, "Hey, you good? Is your truck running? If your truck ain't running, I would sit there with somebody until a tow truck or whatever got there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep them warm. That's what a brotherhood is, man. A brotherhood ain't about the money, man. And it's not about the money. It's not about charging another driver to get on their live stream. It's not about charging another driver this or that. A brotherhood is people that a group of people that stick together, man. A group of people that stick together and can help one another, give each other knowledge, and not charge them for that knowledge, man. I think that's the one thing that gets me, man, with that whole situation. Look, I respect your hustle, man. Get your money however you want to get it. But to openly like stream it out there and say, "Oh, I do this and I do that and I do this for the industry and I do that for the industry." Look, man, why don't we all come together as a group and let's all do this for the industry, right? They always say, man, it takes a village to raise a child. That doesn't mean that's one person in a village. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that's an individual. It takes a whole village as a whole to raise that child. Same thing in trucking, man. Same thing in motorcycle clubs. Same thing in car clubs. Same thing in neighborhoods, communities. If we can all get together and stick together, man, and help the new guys or help veterans. Look, I learn every single day, man. I learn shit from y'all every single day. Um, that's just the way it is, man. I never stop learning. No matter, I got a lot of useless information. For what? Shit I heard, man. Shit that I've learned. Um, but that's how it is, man. And if we had more people like that that could stick together, man. Look, just like Cowboy said, man, I'm done attacking people, man, um until it comes back, But stop making the snide comments. Stop throwing the little accusation. Look, just stop, man. Everybody leaves you alone, man. And like I said, if you want to talk, man, many people in here got my phone number. I'm not a hard dude to find. I'm not. I'm willing to have a man-to-man conversation. Um, you know what I mean? I'm always willing to have a man-to-man conversation. Really good. Right. When is that? 1034. Just thinking brotherhood takes a code that needs to be respected. And in this day, everyone's opinion needs to be heard. Attitude makes it. Hey, that's a great. I'm gonna read this out loud again. This is what 1034 said. This is a great comment. Just thinking, brotherhood takes a code that needs to be respected, and in this day, with everyone's opinion needs to be heard. Attitude makes it difficult. 100%, man. I could not disagree with you. I shovel my older neighbor's steps. I could never imagine taking money, and that's the way I feel about another driver. Exactly, man. Exactly. CPAP, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? Glad to see you come pop in here. And that's what it is, man. Just helping out your brother or sister the highway, man. Sitting there attacking people, and just like Cowboy said, man, it's not just on YouTube, man. It starts in the field, man. It starts when we're at the fuel island. It starts when we're at a shipper receiver. They're trying to back in. just looking over and say, hey man, what's up? Or hey man, if you see somebody having a bad day, I hope your day gets better. You know, try this or try that. You know what I mean? You're catching me in subs, man. Oh, how many subs you got, CPAP? I'm gonna fly by it. Nah, I'm just playing. What, baby? I was playing CPAP. I wish respect would spread, just not in trucking. Absolutely, sparing the sky. Hey, I believe that 495. What do I got? Like 451 or 450 or something. Um, um, yeah. I mean, people in general, man. People in general, 451. Hell yeah. If anybody, I'm trying to beat CPAP in this race. Me and CPAP are officially having a race. I don't know if you guys know about it yet. I just found out myself. Me and CPAP are racing, so you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm just playing. But that's 100%, man. People need to do better in life. Period. I believe that 100%, man. From where I came from and what I'm doing now, I made a total 360, man. From hurting people to hurting people's families and stuff that I've been through, man. I made a complete 360, man. Um, and I'm proud of myself for that. Never in a million years did I think I could live in a house like this or accomplish the goals that I have, or have multiple vehicles or toys, or never in my life did I imagine when I was younger. Never did I imagine I could have any of this. Um, but it's funny because I was talking to an old timer that was a trucker, man, and he showed me, man. He showed me what steps I had to take to succeed. I want everybody to succeed, complete 180. Not too bad. I know I was thinking that after I said it. I was thinking that. For real, you're a decent person. Much respect. I appreciate that, Jerry. I've been with Anthony for a long time. Should I ask first before? Yeah, Spirit of Sky, you've been with me for a long time. You've been rocking me for a long time. No, I know you are, but yeah, man, never did I imagine this. An old timer trained me, and I would get smacked across the knuckles, man, when I would miss a shift, like it, and I learned how to shift real quick. Uh, there you go. Hey, there you go. You're one more ahead of me, CPAP. Uh, but I mean, I got smacked across the knuckles, and I caught Blessed Trucker's live feed last night, and that was kind of how I was trained too. The guy didn't want to hear questions. He didn't want to hear me say anything. All he wanted to do was see the progress. If I had to ask, I wasn't paying attention. Um, I understood. I understood exactly what he was saying when he said that last night. I had to create a new YouTube channel. You had to create a new YouTube channel? Is that this channel now or a different one? I subbed back. Spirit in the Sky got some cool videos of festivals and stuff. I love that stuff. I only have 30 something subscribers. On that channel, Randy? No. What? I want cookies. How you doing? What cookies you want, baby? The s'mores? What? The s'mores? No. What ones? Peanut butter. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know if anybody, my daughter over here is a Girl Scout. I got a whole bunch of extra cookies if anybody wants cookies. I don't know what it'll cost to ship them, but I'd be willing to pay the shipping cost. Yuppie. No, Randy, you have 40 now. Yeah, just look, Randy. Well, I'll tell you what, Randy, I will, when we get done here, I'll share your stuff out on my Facebook, as well as CDL Legion. And if you guys haven't went and checked out CDL Legion yet, on Facebook, I'm pretty sure on what's the Bluebird called? What's that social media called? Whatever little Bluebird is, I think they got it on there. I don't remember what the hell that thing's called. But CDL Legion on Facebook, I know for sure. And do you have a PO box? I do not have a PO box. I could probably create a PO box. I've never had a PO box, but I'm sure it's not hard to figure out. I tell you what, Spirit in the Sky, if you want to email me, I can get you an address if you would like. It's not a big deal to me, really. If I get some, I get some. Right, I'm the same way. I got a PO box, $40 a year. But it's at the post office, correct? I never had a PO box. How does that work? I don't know how it works. Same name, same profile pic. That's what I thought, Randy. You had a lot more than that before, didn't you? Okay, thank you. Yeah, Spirit of Sky. My email, I believe, should be in the description. Yeah, my email's in the description. If you want to, go there and send me an email, I will surely get you an address if you would like. CPAP. I wondered how much they were. Yeah, I might look at a post office. They give you one. Yeah, I might look into that, CPAP. I got a post office right around the corner from where we're at, so it wouldn't be a big deal. Look, man, we went from like 21 people because they knew we were talking shit to 14. But I will, if anybody else wants to call, if anybody else has my number, you can call that number. I have this number. If anybody else wants to call in, I'll put it in the chat. It is. Oh, I gotta put my pointer on here. 781 382 4631. If anybody wants to call that number, you're free to do so. I had to because I don't have a mailbox where I live. You know, that's funny you say that because the plow came down our road, and I don't know how he got down there because it's not a big road. But when he came by, boom, he knocked my mailbox right off of the big 4x4 post it was on. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I'll definitely look. Yeah, if you want to send me an email, Spirit, I'll surely get you an address. I am gonna look into a PO box. It's a good idea, man, because we go to the lake a lot, and if we're up there for a week or so, I could just have them drop all my mail in the PO box. I suppose that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. But yeah, man, brotherhood and trucking. It's not about the money, man. It really isn't. It's about how you carry yourself. It's not who you associate yourself with, because if you're a trucker, you're a trucker. If you drive a truck, you drive a truck. No matter if you've been in this game for a month, 6 months, a year, 10 years, 12 years, 15, 20 years, we're all truckers at the end of the day, man. We all have to do better. We all have to help each other out. There's a lot of good knowledge out here, man. There's a lot of good people that give out knowledge for free and don't ask for payment. Not that I'm saying I don't believe in it. I wouldn't do it, but it is what it is. I always see people say about the super chats and stuff like that. If you want to support somebody. I'm not against that. Like I said, I've in the description of mine, I've always put my PayPal and stuff in there. Look, if people want to support, man, support. I'm not asking you to. I'm not telling you have to. I know a lot of people that feel the same way. Guilty. I like what Guilty does. I like what he talks about. I support him. Other people that have super chats. If I believe in what they're talking and stuff like that, I support them, man. That's what a brotherhood is, man. You know what I'm saying? Supporting one another, helping each other out. I don't know how many coffees I bought through the years for guys. Just striking up conversation at the damn fuel island. I bought many cups of coffee, man. Just because they're a brother, just because they're a brother or a sister, that's what a brotherhood is, man. It's not the money, man. It's not. It's all attitude, man. The way you carry yourself, it's kind of like the whole aspect of get out and look, right? When you're backing. It's kind of that aspect, right? Before you say something, before it comes out of your mouth, YouTube is better than Netflix. Yeah, I believe that too, CPAP. But the whole brotherhood thing is just like backing, get out and look. Before you say something, think about what you're gonna say. You don't know what the repercussions of those words are gonna be. I believe, and I've always seen it. It is a lifestyle, man. I've done all kinds of different kinds of driving. I've been in sleeper trucks, day cabs, dump beds, box trucks. I've been in all kinds of different uh uh different parts of the industry. I've been in reefer, I've been in dry box, I've been in dump beds. You know what I mean? And even though I might have did this part of the industry or this part of the industry or this part of the industry, at the end of the day, I was a driver. I was a trucker. No matter what I was doing that day, no matter what truck I was driving, or if I filled in for somebody, at the end of the day, I was still a trucker. And that's still a lifestyle, man. No matter if I was in a semi or a box truck or what have you, I was in a truck and I was rolling. And no matter if I rode up against beside a semi or another box truck, every one of us both put our fingers up, right? We both said what's up to each other. That's a brotherhood, man. Um, you cold in your house? Just wondering. I always have this on. That's funny you say that because my wife's always like, "Man, it's so hot in here." I always got my damn hoodie on. I don't know why. I don't know why. This is how it is, CPAP. God, I'm not a big dude. I'm always cold. You know what I mean? Golly, you always making fun of me and shit. Damn, man. You sitting there cracking on me because you got more subs. Now you're cracking on me because I'm always cold. Golly, I have a layer of that. Nah, just got an extra coat on, man. That's all it is. Got an extra coat on. I can tell you losing the weight though, man. I can tell that. I will say that, man. Keep it up. But yeah, man, that's what the brotherhood is, man. Fucking supporting one another, man. Supporting each other. Down 60 pounds. Wow, that's a damn good job, brother. Keep that up. Keep that up, 100%. Whatever you're doing, don't stray away from that. That's a damn good 60 pounds. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'll take a couple. Hey, I ain't even lying, man. I go to physical therapy and stuff for my knees. And when you go in there, they ask you, they do your blood pressure, your all that stuff, your vitals and stuff like that. And I always ask them because they ask me, "Are you eating good?" Blah blah blah. I don't know why they ask this. I'm going in for physical therapy. Blah blah. But I always tell them, yeah, I try to put on weight. I try to put on weight, and I got such a high metabolism that I'll eat like a horse, man, and it'll come right off. Got high Yeah, I got high metabolism, exactly. WTG also. What's WTG mean? I don't know what that means. I'm like illiterate to that. What the Hold on, let me figure it out. I don't know what it means. WTG, what the I know people like that. I'm jealous. People like that. You're jealous. Low carbs is all. Nothing too special. Hey, keep doing it, man. Keep doing the low carb thing. Like I said, man, you look good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Way to go. Okay, hey, that was real easy. I don't know why they didn't come across. Way to go. Okay. Yeah, I always gotta ask my wife what stuff like that means. I'm not I can hardly tell what regular words mean, but no, I'm just playing. You know. But yeah, man, I mean, just like Spirit said, man, we all gotta do better in life, period. Um, we all gotta do better in life, period, man. There's so much negativity in the world, man. There's so much animosity toward everybody, man, that at some point it doesn't lead to anywhere, man. It doesn't lead to anywhere good. Everybody knows my background, man. I might have got that one. I may have got that one. But like I said, everybody knows my background, man. And another thing, I don't hide it from my kids, man. I let my kids know, Um, I've done a lot of grimy shit in my life, man. There's a lot that I haven't put out there just because I don't know if it's I don't know if it's really YouTube friendly or I'm just not ready yet. You know what I mean? This certain situations that happened back in the day that I probably had to look up statutes of limitations on it. And it's not funny. It's not funny. But that's what I'm saying, man. Somebody that can be upfront. Who is going to have another trucker's back if another trucker doesn't? You have to watch out for each other. Exactly, Earl Sullivan. I appreciate this. Don't think I've ever seen you in here, man. I appreciate you coming in here. And hey, and that, I couldn't have said it better myself. Who is going to have another trucker's back if another trucker doesn't? You have to watch out for each other, bro. I couldn't say it better myself. I really couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, I think, man, there's so many situations that people could get into out here, just in truck stops, shippers and receivers that aren't gated or aren't secured. I mean, just like I do, man. There's crazy people out here, man. That the sad thing is, man, nowadays you get robbed. They take all your money, they take your wallet and stuff, and they still shoot you. They still shoot you. You want to turn that light on, baby? Thank you, baby girl. Um, and they'll still shoot you. That's sad, But when you have other people, at least in that truck stop or that shipper receiver, maybe not talking to them, but somebody has your back. That gives you a little more peace of mind. You know what I mean? Just like you said, if we can't have each other's backs, who does have your back? Dada. Yes. What? You said something. I know. And I believe that, 100%. We have to support each other. We have to watch after each other. I know I had peace of mind, man, because everybody knows I start at 11:30 at night. So if I got to get fuel that morning, I might drive an hour, 2 hours, so it may be midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning before I stop and get fuel. I mean, you guys know just as well as I do. Some of these truck stops aren't lit very good, especially if you go to the little mom and pop places. And that's where a lot of people lurk, man. But if I know that I at least have, because let's be honest, not everybody goes to bed early. At least if I know there's a lot of trucks in the lot, I at least have at least one or two pairs of eyes on me. Watching my back. So that gives you a little more peace of mind. That's what it takes being a brotherhood. I don't get out of here. That's what it takes being a brotherhood. Just knowing somebody has your back. There's a lot of good people out here, man, and there's so many more people that I know or associate with that don't do or that doesn't do YouTube that I wish did, because they have a lot of good insight on the whole brotherhood thing too. And maybe one day I'll get them on with a phone call or something like that, and see where we can make it go and see if they can put their 2 cents in, because there really is a big brotherhood out here, man. There really is. A lot of people are misinformed or misconstrued. Like I said, I appreciate what RVT does. I don't agree with it. That's his way of doing it. Cool. You know what I mean? See, we're starting to talk real and people are leaving. They're like, fuck this, I'm going. It's all good. I ain't worried about it. But I think he's just misinformed, man. I think that when you actually sit down, and like I said, I'll be willing to talk to the guy, man to man. No recordings, off of this camera shit, on the camera shit. Hey, look, if the dude wants to talk, whatever way he wants to do it, I'm willing to talk to the man. I'm willing to talk to him man to man. I'm willing to have a conversation with him. Too bad they don't have unions like back in the day. I have conflicted feelings of that. I've been in unions. I've been part of unions. They can be good and bad, man. They really can. I was in the carpenters union for a long time. See, Pap, I just gave you a wrench, man. And where was the other one? Spirit. Spirit's been rocking with me for a long time. Spirit. But and that comment right there, man, was one of the best comments I've seen come through. We have to have each other's backs, man. Like I said, brotherhood ain't just about the money. It's not. Do some interviews on both sides. Absolutely, absolutely. I can do that, Spirit. I got a lot of people that I rock with that are still I can't say they're have been in certain situations that I have been. Let's say, um, hell, a lot of my family, man, a lot of my step family, came from hard lives, man. You know what I mean? Right, and that's what I said, Anthony Bressler. You know, unions are good and bad, man. You know, I know when I was part of the carpenters union, there was good things about it, there was bad things about it. You know, camaraderie, one thing was great. Corey Rogers, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while, brother. How you doing? But you know, like I said, I'd be willing to talk to RBC man to man, on camera, off camera, no recordings. I'm not the cops. I'm not the police. I don't do that. I'd be willing to talk to him man to man. Let's talk, man. Let's have a conversation. Um, you know, Brotherhood. I know when I started driving, and this ain't Brotherhood doesn't have to be. Oh, you have to be driving this long. You have to be at this part. You know, no. The guys that trained me were old timers. Let's be honest. The guys that trained me were old timers, and they instilled in me that camaraderie. No matter if we pulled up to a truck stop, a customer, a shipper, a receiver, a diner, what have you, wherever we went, we always talked to people. And that's what it was, man. There was never one time we walked in a truck stop and walked out. That never happened. That never happened. Either you were talking to the cashier, you held a conversation with a guy walking in or out of the door, you would talk to the guy that was sitting there waiting for his food, you were talking to a dude waiting for a shower, you talk to anybody except for in the bathroom. Um, you know, and that's where the camaraderie comes from, man. The camaraderie comes from people trying. The camaraderie comes from people talking to one another. I notice that a lot nowadays that people don't talk to each other. When I'm in a fuel island, no matter when I'm in a fuel island, when I'm cleaning my windows, getting fuel, if somebody pulls up next to me and they're cleaning their windows or whatever, I say, hey man, I at least say, hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Hope all is well. That's exactly what I say. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, whoever pulls up next to me or is getting fuel, whatever, I always say, man, I hope all is well. Yeah. Um, I got guys at my company who won't talk to you or even wave at you. And right, that's what I'm saying, you know. I guess that's one thing about my company too, man, is when I get back, man, I hardly talk to anybody. I usually get back pretty early, so usually there isn't a whole lot of people around. But I do talk. I strike up a conversation with the guys in the warehouse, or I'll go in and I'll talk to my like my DM or my driver manager or whatever you want to call it, my dispatcher. I'll stop in and bullshit with him for a minute. I know he's a busy dude, so I try not to keep him real long, but just having that camaraderie, man, having that, be able to talk to anybody, no matter the color, the gender, what have you, you know what I'm saying? Being able to strike up a conversation with whoever, man, that's where the brotherhood comes in. That's where the camaraderie starts. You got to be able to talk to people, man. And not hold your, and like I said, I've been driving 10 years. I'm no better than Corey. I'm no better than Anthony. I'm no better than Jerry. I'm no better than Spirit. I'm no better than CPAP. I'm no better than any of them. You know what I'm saying? We're all drivers. We're all humans. We're all people. You know what I'm saying? That's what it takes, man. To not look at yourself like you're better than somebody. To be able to strike up a conversation with anybody. When I was young and my dad was training me, he always said, "Oh, where'd it go? Wait, come back." He always said, "Rule number one: if a driver needs help, you stop what you are doing to help in. 100%. Personal interaction. Personal interaction is such a thing of the past. 100% correct. It's sad when we go to a restaurant, and I can't really say my son because he does it, but when you go into a restaurant, you see a family sitting down, and their family, or the say the kid's 10 years old, 12 years old, what have you, can't even order their own food because they spend their days on games and stuff like this, and they don't know how to interact with the human. That's sad, man. That's sad, like I said, I don't hide any of my past from my kids, man. I don't. I've always told them, man, I've been an addict. I've been a bad guy. I've been a piece of shit. it's where I'm going, man. You know what I'm saying? It's where I'm going. That's what my kids see now. Um, I had a past, and I don't hide that from them. Uh, Obviously, that's great life lessons. I teach them. Look, you don't want to be like this. You don't want to walk down that road. I've done it for you already tenfold. But one thing I do show my kids when we're out at the store, my wife hates it because we take forever. She loves me going to the store with her, but she hates it because no matter what, I end up striking a conversation with somebody. No matter if I'm just walking up and down the aisles, what have you. When I eat with my family, no for cell phones. Hey, that's great. That's a great thing to do, Anthony. That's a great thing to do. Um, you know, uh, and I'm gonna do that, man, because I see the same thing that you're saying. I see it. I do. I see it. The almost the day of sitting down with a family eating is almost non-existent. Um, I know with a lot of families, I won't say it is non-existent, but a lot of the times now people are going away from it. Why? I don't know. It's the games. It's these things. Um, it is what it is. But Ray Hill, much respect. Been there and done that as well. I don't know if I ever seen you in here either, Ray Hill. I appreciate you coming in here, man. I will if anybody does want to call and talk about the Brotherhood thing. I'll put the number up here one more time. Veteran Trucker, what's up, brother? 713824631. If anybody wants to call in and talk about the whole Brotherhood thing or whatever, if you want to talk about just being a better person, man, call me. Anthony Bressler, kids give me hell because they're older, but now they're fine with it. Right? Hey, I get that 100%. It's too sad that I'll call you now. Hey, give me a call, veteran. Let's talk about it. Let's let the people hear about Brotherhood and stuff like that, man. We've had a couple calls, and you know, I think Brotherhood is important. People have to stick together, man. We have to stick together. We all know, man, it's a lonely business. Thanks for the wrenching. Hey, no problem, man. I see you in there all the time. Much respect to you, and that's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. Let me do it now. Hey, call in, veteran. I'm waiting. Call in, man. But yeah, everybody know it's a lonely business. It's a lonely business out here, and to be able to talk to a brother or a sister, a lot of times that takes your mind off the family. It takes your mind off of stress and anxiety and stuff like that. Just being able to vent your frustrations to somebody. Just to have somebody listen, no problem, Spirit. You've been rocking with me probably the longest. Probably the longest. So I respect that. And it's definitely important, man. When you gotta sit there and be able to vent to somebody, like veteran just put a comment in there. He was having problems, I'll let him tell you, but he was having problems at the one company he was with. And yeah. What's up, bro?
For the Brotherhood.
Cactus Farmer, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming in here. What's up,